Dashiteru Yokoso YouTube, and welcome to the final match in round 3 of GamerDudester's commentator tournament. On the Shinano River today, I will face off against AzureCuzYeah. Before we start out this match was the most confusing match I've ever had in Shogun 2 as of yet. You'll see here in a minute. We fought this battle in the day, in the autumn, and it was fog, and we were both Oda. So it was definitely not going in my favor at all. You can see the problem with the fog is that if you bring your camera here, you know, your focus down here. Let me go ahead and pause this actually. You turn around, you can't see your flags properly, but you can still make them out. But if your opponent has the same colors as you do, you can't make them out. So that could be a problem here. So I'm going to pause and show you guys my army before Azure's army goes out of sight. So you can see here there's way too much yellow on the screen, and that threw me off definitely. So we've got 3 units of Oda Boa Shigaru. I've got 1 more unit of Bow Warrior Monks. I've got some Nadachi Samurai, 4 units. I've got 2 Naginata Warrior Monks. I've got Nobunaga himself and an Oda Yari Shigaru. You can see that I went for quite a skirmish heavy build. I've got a Yari cavalry here on this side, which is my left, which is my right. No, it's my left. Wow. And where does the other one go? Where did they? What? I'm confused. Oh yeah, you can see that I'm stationed here initially, and then I've got 1 hidden here, and then 1 hidden here. Now, if you guys can't see this well, I'll leave a link in the description for Azure's commentary. He did the battle on the low settings, so he was able to actually remove the fog effect. Let's take a look at his army. 1 unit of Bow Warrior Monks, 2 units of Katana Samurai, 1 unit of Naginata Warrior Monk, 2 units of Katana Samurai supporting there. He's got Oda Nobunaga, 2 Light Cav, and a Yari Shigaru. Now, I think there is something to do with the fog, is that you can't see units that are a certain distance away from you. So it was a really tough battle in the sense that it was visually very difficult to manage your troops. So like, this is usually how I play. I zoom out to be able to see all my troops. It's quite tough to see your opponent. But anyway, let's go ahead and fast forward. So not much is going to happen here. I'm going to be moving my forces here towards where did the river go? There's the river, so I want to bring my forces here, but you can see that he's already he's getting the idea. He doesn't want me to station, and now we see some forces here. He's got 2 units of Great Guard, 1 Great Guard, and a Yari Cav. I saw those, but then on the right here, there's a unit of Oda Yari Shigaru, and this is actually where he left his main force. Looks like he either forgot that or didn't see it, or I don't know. But I did see the Cav on the right, but I lost track of them initially. So you can see now that I'm playing quite defensively. I do have the skirmish formation, so I want to make sure that I've got the right position, but it's difficult to assess the land. I'm trying my best to put my guys in a good position. I think I got them in an okay position here. Some trees in the back, and then I've got my Yari cavalry here to protect. And then you can see that I moved my Great Guard here to the right. And now I keep thinking that one is one of the hidden units, but now you can see that Azure has brought his forces here. I'm concerned as to why he is not attacking me or trying to skirmish, but I know that I've got the skirmishing superiority, so my army is intimidating for him since he can't really advance on me straight ahead. And I knew that, and if you watch his commentary, he also knew that. So I knew that if I was to go forward and try to skirmish with him, he was either going to pull back into the behind his river, or he's going to expose some sort of hidden contingent in his army. I wasn't too worried about this at the time. I thought that if I could continue down pushing forward, even if he retreats, I'll still be able to pick him off sometime. And you can see here he's placing his units quite oddly, leaving 1 in the river and the other one here behind. Now this led me to believe that he definitely has some hidden units somewhere around here, maybe in these trees. I wasn't really sure because, as I said, it was difficult to see the units. But I do have 2 units of Great Guard here, so if an engagement does occur, my Great Guard should be able to take out his forces. So again here, standoff, you can see that I'm just repositioning my men. And the fact that my men are on loose formation is a big mistake. I don't need my units to be in loose formation at this point in time, mainly because I know that my opponent only has 1 unit of bows. So the first mistake on my part is that I should have brought these guys closer to my lines and squeeze them up together, because I don't really be needing to move around like this. All this does is it exposes my weakness. Like it makes these guys easier to charge into, and they'll put up less of a resistance. But still, things are looking okay from the forces and the troops we can see here in front of us. I knew that Azure had a bunch of hidden units, so let's go ahead and continue fast forwarding here to see what's going to happen. You can see that we're just standing there towards each other. He's repositioning himself, sort of bidding me, and you can see there on the right there was some movement, and it was actually his unit of Great Guard. They went into the trees here, so now they're hidden in these trees. And you can see that I'm moving my Great Guard closer to my line, and this is something here that that I do not see. I think he is moving his Great Guard and Yari Cav along the flank. No, I actually do see this. What I don't see is what is about to follow. You can see here that he's bringing an Odayari Eshigaru in, and this is what I don't see. He's got a Matchlock and an Odayari Eshigaru unit here, and he's got another one there. Now I completely did not see this one in the battle replay during the match at all. I completely didn't see it. And the reason why I didn't see it is because I wasn't paying attention to the minimap. And from my position here, I thought that only his cav were moving, because there's his main force, there are those guys, there's some cav hidden on the right, but yeah, see, you can barely make them out right there in the distance. No, they just disappeared again. Where did they went? No, they're right there. See, I thought they were in the trees, but they were right there. So it's very difficult for me now to assess the situation, and before long, I'm like, wow, man, this guy's surrounding me really well. I really need to retreat. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to start retreating. So I click my units back here. You can see I'm sending my Great Guard to the cav, sending my Great Guard to the back here, just to anticipate his cavalry. He's got some cavalry here, and his Matchlock are becoming close. So now pushing is not an option for me, because I will get flanked by these units. I do have a unit of Yari Cav, and I was hoping I could leave these guys as a last resort. You can see now he's bringing out his Light Cav and his Great Guard. So now I find myself in a position where I am completely surrounded, and I start to freak out. I'm like, okay, I need to deviate some of the stress on one of the flanks. So I'll go ahead and command my units into the trees here. Again, I thought these guys were cav for 1 minute, but then I realized, wait, that's a Yari Eshigaru and a Matchlock Eshigaru. So I was like, okay, that's fine. And now you can see here, this I didn't see at all. This unit of Yari Cav, no, this was mine actually. I even thought they were his. This was the one hidden here. I tried to charge into this Matchlock, but I saw spears close by, so I'm going to start to pull back here. Now I'm pulling back, and I double click here on the side, and everything looks good. I'm not paying attention to the minimap at all, and now I notice his cav, so I'm trying to position behind, and look at this. His Yari Cav come out of nowhere from his line. Now I only saw this at this point. I looked at my unit cards, and I saw that my archers were being attacked, and I was like, oh my god, he attacked me, I didn't see it. And I was like freaking out at this point. And now instead of sending my cav forward, this is a mistake. Instead of sending my cav forward to combat that light cav, I'm going to send them towards the left here to fight these guys in the trees while I'm running my own units back. And now you can see that Azure's cav is way behind me. He's got them in loose formation, which makes them run quicker in the trees. And now my gaze and my position is here. I'm worried about this. I'm worried about his supporting units coming in. I'm worried about his light cav, and I need to kill his light cav. So I start to target his light cav to shoot them, and I'm like, okay, great, I can shoot these guys now, so get rid of them. And if his line comes forward, I'll be able to shoot them as well. And then look at this here at the back. In comes a charge. Also, this to me was out of nowhere. He's charging in my Great Guard. Now I'm trying to pull back, but look at this excellent play by Azure, sending his cav around the bushes. And at this point, I'm absolutely a mental mess, trying to run my general out of there. In comes the rest of his Yari Cav, and at this point, I knew that this was not going good for me. You can see that this unit of Great Guard still fighting all my Cav units, now finally starting to nudge. And now I'm like, oh no, he moved his lines up, and I didn't get a chance to actually shoot well at my opponent. You can see he's running forward, hitting my bows, and I did activate Banzai on all my infantry, and I did activate Warcry, because at this point, Warcry was a mistake. Banzai was important. I needed his cav dead, and you can see that my Naginata Warrior Monks are attacking his cav, so that looks good. That looks fine here, and you can see now another big mistake. My cav runs right into his Yari Eshigaru. And you can see here his general goes into stand and fight. I am trying to hold my own front here. That unit is going to lose that unit is also going to lose. These two units are doing okay, but with my general dead, there's no real hope. This unit, which is just standing there again, so many mistakes. Oh wait, that's his unit. That's his Katana Samurai unit. So I'm trying to hit them from the back. He's chasing me with his Yaris. I need to make a charge towards his general. He is protected by matchlock units, but I do have some trees here, so I'm going to run into his general, which is also Oda Nobunaga. But look at this. At this point, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. Oh, another one here. So I thought that if I could kill his general, it'd be good for me. But without my general and with my tired cab, and then he's shooting at me here with his bow unit and totally devastating me with his matchlocks, my cab are going to actually rout before his general dies, which was unfortunate. Even if his general did die, I regret to say that it wouldn't really have made much of a difference. But you can see here now that he's going to continue pushing forward. All I have left at this point is this Odayari Eshigaru, and I conceded defeat. So that was the game. Good game to AzureCuzYeah. You saw there a lot of mistakes on my part. I freaked out in the fog. Played defensively because I had the defensive army, but I definitely didn't pay attention to the minimap, which should have been my key there. But I guess you live and you learn. Lost that one. I'm going to move to the losers bracket. Good luck to AzureCuzYeah. Strong start into the tournament, and he's going to be facing, I can't remember who he will face, but you'll see in the update. Comment, thumbs up, and subscribe, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.